Hello everybody. Today I want to talk about some skin weights and a little trick that I came across that makes mirroring eyes a little bit easier. I've painted skin weights on my left eye and I want to mirror them to my right eye, but I came into some issues. And let's break that down real quick. The real problem comes from all of these joints kind of taking up the same area. So the transform information on all of them is going to be exactly the same. Same with this other eye, everything's symmetrical. And when Maya mirrors these skin weights, even with all the different options that I've tried to choose, they still kind of come up a little bit wonky. And let's look at those real quick. So I'm going to control select all the joints that I want, and we'll pin them to kind of clean things up. So let's look at what happened. We've got the lower lid is painted how we want it, and then the upper lid is painted how we want it. But when I went to mirror it, we've got the lower lid with the upper lid weights, and the upper lid with the lower lid weights. Now maybe this doesn't happen to you, and it mirrors perfect, in which case that would be awesome. You kind of just mirror it and move on. But sometimes with these joints that all kind of overlap the same transform space, we're going to have issues like this. Maybe for whatever reason you've got your eyeball joint inherits one of these eyelids or something like that. Whatever the problem is, things just kind of get screwed up. So let's go in and talk about the fix that I came to. So we've got both the upper lids. What I like to do is I'm going to start at the first frame and we're going to key them. And then let's go to the 10th frame and just move them up a little bit. You can see the issue right there. I've got auto key on down here, so it's going to key. And then we'll do the same thing with the lower lids. We want to go to the first frame, key them, 10th frame, move them down a little bit. So now we can see all the different joints that we have that we're working with. And this kind of really illustrates the problem here. We can see not good. Okay, so we're going to go back into skin, mirror skin weights, and reset settings. YZ, that just means that we're going to go from Y and Z. We want to mirror from this side to the other side. And we're going to go from positive X, that's anything on this side. You can look at the little gizmo down there. Anything that's on that side is going to have the letters. So this is positive X, positive Y. You can see that's positive Z. So we've got positive X to negative X. And then we want to do closest point on surface. Just know that when you do this method, the points are moved around a little bit, so let's not get too carried away. We want them we want the joints to be moved, but not too far. That's probably good. And then we'll do closest point on surface. We're going to do 1 to 1 and label, and then normalize just keeps things from 0 to 1, so nothing has like a crazy high influence. So let's see what happens. I'm going to apply that. Oh, we got to select the skin. I'm going to apply that. See, it kind of started to work already. Probably. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Let's go back in and see what we've got. So now, let's go pin those joints again. And I've got my neck, my lower lid, upper lid, same for the other side. Pin it. We can see right here that the lower lid, I mean it's white here and red over there, but I think that happens regardless. You know what, I think that looks pretty good. Let's look at the upper lids. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so now let's delete the keyframes on these joints, set it back to the default, and select the upper lid, or the lower lid, upper lid, lower lid, upper lid. Select that. We're going to break connections. Now everything is right where we want it. And let's just check it real quick. We can rotate those both down, rotate the lower lids up, That one looks good. And just to make sure, I think they look good. Nobody's really going to tell the difference from that far away. And we'll do like some corrected blend shapes to fix up any weird things going on, but I would have to say that looks pretty good. And if this helps anybody out, awesome. If you guys run into anything else, like a weird situation, let me know. I'd be curious to see what goes on, 'cause something always gets a little screwed up when we're skin weighting. So yeah, hope this helps somebody. Have a good one.